welcome to one of my late night streams. I'm going to stream about the process where I write down the scripts for my videos because it will take some time for me to become a more proficient in uh, doing impromptu talking over my videos. So till then I'll have to write down the scripts. So welcome to my BTS stream, the behind the scenes streams. So I've already written down some part of it. Oh, and this notebook, this isn't too old. I got this notebook from my school. I actually got two of these, but I decided to turn one of these into a notebook for writing my scripts. I've been using this for a long time. I've been using this while I was into podcasting and making podcasts. So I was more like working with this notebook, writing down the scripts. So I've written some part of it. This page has ended, and let's turn over to the next page. So my next video will be on dialectical materialism. Dialectical materialism, as we all know, is the philosophy of Karl Marx and Friedrich Engels, and I will be referring to the book. I will be heavily referring to the book Dialectical Materialism, an introductory course written by Maurice Cornforth. So, materialism, the followers of materialism are called materialists. Materialists believe that the world, or rather everything and everyone is made up of tiny indivisible particles. So I'm sorry that I cannot capture the whole notebook in my camera, on my camera, because I've been using my mobile phone as a camera. It's a Samsung Galaxy F41, and the camera is decent, yes, but the desk on where I work isn't too stream friendly per se, so I have to make do. So there I have to cut corners, like if I'm streaming a face cam, then I cannot stream anything else. And so yes, I also use droid cam to convert the my phone into a webcam or a secondary camera which my computer can use instead of the inbuilt webcam, which the quality is absolute trash. So anyway, let's get back to writing. Not only the world universe is made up of tiny indivisible particles. It is by the actions and interactions between these particles where that results in the formation or materialization of everything from objects to consciousness to thought and let's say, what can we say, thought and ideas, consciousness, thought and yeah, we can say as ideas. In this context, we can talk about the idea of Boltzmann ring. An interesting concept in physics that can be understood through a lens of materialistic philosophy. We will get to Boltzmann brain later. Okay, so we'll start writing again, but let me tell you something, that I'll post a video about the books on philosophy and literature that I own, the classics. I bought a few classics like Faust Volume 1 and Volume 2 by Goethe, Ulysses, and Dune by Frank Herbert. Although Dune is not a classic, but it does hold up pretty well. It has aged well. It is aged It is aged finely like a wine. And I'll show you the books I have. It will be it'll be a stream, or maybe it will be a video. I'll put up a poll, and depending on how many votes, I mean how a poll works, of course, how a poll works. So we will do a book tour. Yeah, a book tour, not a bookshelf tour. That is all the books that I have, and I'll put up another poll after that video, telling, uh, asking you about which book should I next make my next video on. Spoiler alert: I have books of written by Lenin, written by Marx, written by many other leftist philosophers as well. Yeah, of course, I have. I mean, it's obvious because I've already said that I'm working on writing my. I mean, working on the video based on the book written by Maurice Comfort, the British Marxist philosopher. So, in the meanwhile, I'd be really grateful if you guys dropped a subscribe to the channel and g- did did view my videos, because I've been wanting to grow my channel for quite some time, and every subscribe, every like, every view helps. Without your support, I would really be nothing. And yes, I've got 36 subscribers, and I love each and every one of them. So if I was remembering later. Materialism is basically a philosophical theory that is that is that rather that contests, or let's say that is the polar opposite of idealism. Alright, let's get back to writing. I was just checking if the streams are working. So I'm sorry if there is a disturbance because I have to keep my fan on as I still don't have a desk fan. So I'll get a desk fan very soon because although desk fans are, I've heard the desk fans are quieter. They're not completely quiet, but they are quieter. So yeah, the polar opposite of idealism. Idealism is a belief that everything exists because they were created by some ideal ideal being called. So God creating everything everything in his own image is contested when materialism steps in. Materialism believes in a more rational way of thinking, in a more rational way of thinking, or believes in a more rational way of thinking, in a more rational way of approaching existence, knowledge, and everything in between. For materialism, it believes humanity is supreme and not God or the ideal as the supreme being. humane attribute of this philosophical theory philosophical theory can be observed, isn't it? Because when it comes to the idea of God, or when people say that God made something, or that or that God made the world, the universe, and humans in His own image. God made man in His image. So immediately the idea that there is a hierarchy among there is a hierarchy comes into play. If you read the Bible, we can see that there are if you read the Bible, then we can see that there are angels of various types who are living in heaven alongside God, who perform the duties of God. So there is God, there are angels, there are so many different types of angels according to so many different types of saints. There are archangels and so on. So yeah, those are mythology. But for materialism, it believes that humanity is supreme, because like I said, that materialism believes that the world and the universe and everything is composed of tiny indivisible particles. You can call them atoms, or if we are going to look at a macroscopic level, then we can call them as humans. So everything that conspires, everything that transpires, everything that transpires, everything that comes to being is completely due to the actions of humans. It's completely due to the actions and interactions between humans. Jean Paul Sartre once said that we are cursed to be free. So, the consequences of everything is not because of the machinations of a supreme being, machinations of God, or machinations of someone who is controlling, or rather, it is because of the actions of us. It is because of how we act. It is because of how we interact, how we choose to interact between each other. So materialism is immediately puts a humane attribute to this humane attribute. It makes humans as a center, and not a god, or a supreme being, or a higher being as a center. So uh, so this is all for today. I really need to go because tomorrow I'm leaving for Kolkata, and it will be a tiring journey. Wish me luck. Well, I hate going to Kolkata, but wish me luck. I have to stay there for at least 10 to 11 days. Now, see you all soon.